Guys, I just came on here to just give you a quick word of encouragement. For those of you who are feeling frustrated, those of you who are feeling irritated, those of you who are feeling like, you know what, I feel like I just can't. I'm just going to be very transparent. Sometimes you feel like you can't keep going, like you really seriously just want to give up. And I wanted to tell you that even in frustrations, even in the irritation, even in the isolation, when you feel as though I just want to stop, I'm consistently posting. I'm consistently out here promoting my business. I'm consistently out here, giving out business cards, giving out flyers, and just been doing it for months, been doing it for years, been doing it for a long time. And sometimes you feel like you're overlooked. Sometimes you feel like people don't see you. Sometimes you feel like, man, like, why hasn't it happened yet for me? That's your question to yourself. You're like, why hasn't it happened yet for me? But the thing is, that's when your best work is displayed. That's when your best work comes out. You have to realize that you are a mastermind. You are powerful. And your best is yet to come. I know it feels very, very discouraging. But that is when I want to share something with you. Even in my frustration, even in my tiredness, I wrote 3 books. I launched and published 3 books out of my out of my frustration. My first book, My Road to Recovery, was birthed out of a season of me literally living with my mother, had a mattress in the living room, was working at the hotel. I was like a supervisor then, but I was not making that much money. And I would be in prayer. I would be in fasting and hearing the Father say, you know what? As soon as you release that first book, that's when you're going to meet your husband. That's when I'm going to move for you in such a way that's going to change your life. And sure enough, that is what I did. Even when it got irritating, even when it got frustrating, I'm like, okay, I'm going to write this book. There were days I had writer's block. There were days where I did not feel like writing. There were days where I just felt like, you know what, like, for what? What am I doing all of this for? I would consistently get on social media. That was when Periscope was out. That was when, this was like 10 years ago. I would sit there and I would go back and forth to work. It was frustrating, especially people seeing you in the living room, like having nothing. People seeing you laying on a mattress with nothing. That thing was embarrassing. It was frustrating. And I would still have to write through it all. I would still have to write even when people would say mean things. I would still have to write even when people would doubt me. I would still have to write the book when they would say, you're not going to make it. I would still have to write the book. I would still have to put the pen to the paper when people would speak death over me, when people would speak ill of me. I still had to keep moving. I still had to write that first book. And when it happened, let me tell you, not only was it that marriage was birthed out of it, but then came living good, then came children, then came so many other things were birthed out of that because of obedience. And because of saying, you know what, I'm not gonna give up, even though it does not feel good. I'm going to keep moving. Go ahead, guys, and share this live, please, because this is powerful, okay? After I finish, and I want to encourage you also that I'm going to wait till this bus pass by. My 7-day group coaching is coming up, and guys, and you're going to want to join, because when I tell you spend 7 days with me, you're going to feel empowered. You're going to want to keep. When I tell you, some things are going to be birthed out of you when you spend 7 days with me. 7 days. Let me remind you that my coaching is actually by the hour, but I'm not even charging people by the hour with this. It is going to be 7 days that you spend with me for one small price. You're going to spend 7 days with me, and you're going to be empowered. You're going to get this wisdom. You're going to get these gems that is going to catapult you and push you out. 7 days beginning November the 3rd, guys. I'm going to post all the details, so please go to my profile. Look, guys, look out for it. It's already actually posted there, so I want you to go to my profile and see about this. I call it my 7-day retreat, but it's by Zoom. It's not in person, it's by Zoom. But when I tell you guys, your life is going to be changed because of this 7 days spending with me. But let me get back to it. So it was in that moment, guys, that I sat and I kept continuing to write that book. Then the next book, once after I got married, I had to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when, out of that, From the Pit to the Palace was birthed out. That's when I wrote the next book. And even in that, I heard the Father speaking again. When you write this book, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to take place. So as I kept writing, guys, I just began to encourage others. I kept speaking life over others and speaking volumes through my books. And this is what has continued to push me, is working even in the process when it feels hard. Is continuing to go through the process. I know you wake up and you be like, yo, I don't feel like posting today. I'm tired of posting. I feel like people are not. And this is not even about being a content creator or an influencer. This is everything. This is about your personal growth. This is about your career. This is about your business. This is about whatever you're doing in life. That you have to remain, even when you're frustrated, even when you're tired. You got to remain. You have to keep going, because you could be one video away. You can be one book away. You can be one business away, one business card away. You're giving your business, can be one book away. You can be one business away, one business card away. You're giving your business cards out to somebody. You're sharing your with somebody, and you never know who you're talking. Even when you're tired, even when you're frustrated, even when you're feeling annoyed, you have to keep it going. Because out of your next moment, out of your next thing, that it's when it's birthed out. That it's when it's going to happen for you. So we're not giving up. We're not stopping. I know some of you are moms. Some of you, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I have 2 small children, guys. 2 small babies, 8 and 3. And they're homeschooled at that. So you don't think sometimes that I get, oh my gosh, overwhelmed in being a wife and making sure, okay, well, not only are my businesses consistently running, but then I have to tend to my children. Then I have to tend to my husband. Then I got to, not only that, then I have clients and people with different things going on. You don't think I get overwhelmed and sometimes frustrated, but even in that, my best work is born. When a woman is going through having a child, I want you guys to share this live, okay? Share this live. And remember that 7 days is coming up starting November 3rd. Please look at the profile, guys, and see what is birthing out, what is coming. When a woman is going through birth for 9 months, that once she's in that stage of having that baby, that's called the ugly stage, okay? Even with a guy getting dreadlocks, they say in the start of it, that's the ugly stage. You go through the ugly stage of having a baby or whatever the case is. But once that baby comes forth, the baby is beautiful, right? You've now experienced a beautiful moment, a beautiful time. And that's like you. You're that beautiful person. You're that mastermind. And even through the ugly stage, even through what you're facing, even through what you're going through, something powerful is being born. Something powerful is coming out. Something powerful is about to happen. So I need you to keep moving. I need you to keep going. I've had days then when I was doing my podcast, I said, man, today is just not the day. I've had days where I felt like, oh my gosh, like even with my children, with my husband or whatever, where it was like, today is not the day. But guess what? Even in that, it is the day. It's the day that the best thing is about to happen. The best thing is about to come forth. You know how they say the best is yet to come? I need you to look forward to the best is yet to come. I need you to believe that. I need you to see that. I need you to hold on to that. I need you to literally get that plugged up in your mind that the best is yet to come. You have to realize that it starts here. That first, the mindset has to change, guys. The mind. We're rich here first. Because even when you feel like, well, I ain't got no money in my pocket, I'm at my brokest, it starts here first. The mind has to change. My mindset towards if I want to own a business, if I want that new job, if I want this in life, then my mind has to change. But if my mind is not changed, then what? So I just wanted to give you that quick word of encouragement. I hope that this blessed you. I hope that this carries you. And remember, 7 days, guys, 7 days, you are going to, when I tell you it's going to be powerful, 7 days with me, with Erica B, the Life Changer. You are going to have a wonderful time. This is through Zoom. I'm going to continue to keep consistently posting this 7 days that is coming, guys. November the 3rd, we are going a straight 7 days from November the 3rd to that Friday. And then we're going to continue Monday and Tuesday. And listen, you're going to be empowered. And I'm going to consistently keep having these group coaching 7 days, twice a month. Because 2026, we going hard. 2026 is going to be explosive. 2026, even going into the end of this year, it's going to be explosive. But the thing is, we have to start now. We have to start now. I'm Coach Erica, the Life Changer. Guys, I have a handbag line to start now. I'm Coach Erica, the Life Changer. Guys, I have a handbag line. I have 3 books. Everything is on my profile. All the links, everything is there. I want you to go ahead and check me out. Again, I'm Erica B, the Life Changer. I'm so glad that you guys have tuned in. I'm going to definitely cut and clip some things to even let you experience this live and just how powerful it was. Remember that even in your frustration, guys, I want you to keep it going, because great things are born out of your irritation. You are a mastermind. And that's what you have to realize, that you are a mastermind. I know you sitting there like, well, me, me, little me. No, you are a mastermind. The day you were born meant that you had a purpose in the earth. The day that you came forth meant that there was a purpose for you, meant that something great was about to happen concerning you. Unfortunately, some of us, there were not people who instilled that in our mindsets, but I want you to know that it is so, and so shall it be. Know exactly who you are and whose you are. because you were created by the Most High. You are peculiar. You are special. You are the apple of his eye. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still moving. So this means that you have got to meet the goal. You have got to meet the goal. You have to keep going, regardless. So love you guys. Don't forget to check out my profile. Check out my handbags. Check out my books. Everything is on my profile. Be blessed.